and welcome to Science E Solution. Have you ever thought of what happens to the food we eat? How does it give us energy for various life activities? It gives us energy by a series of processes. In the first process, the complex food molecules are broken down into simple ones so that they could be absorbed by the blood. And this is the process of digestion. And then this blood, it goes to various parts of the body and gives that food to various cells. This is by the process of transportation. And in the third process, the oxygen we inhale, it reaches each and every cell of the body, breaks down that food molecule to release energy. And that is the process of respiration. So today we are going in details of the process of digestion. About respiration and transportation, we will see in my subsequent videos. So what is digestion? Digestion is breaking down of complex food substances into simpler ones so that they can be absorbed by the blood. Digestion occurs in the alimentary canal. You can see here on the screen there is a picture of human alimentary canal which extends from mouth to the anus. Food is ingested through the mouth and it passes through the esophagus, goes to the stomach and then to small intestine, from there to large intestine, then to rectum, and the undigested waste products are ingested through the anus. We will look into one by one in details. So first one is the mouth, or you can also say buccal cavity. In the buccal cavity, when we ingest food, it mixes with the saliva. Here there is very important part. What is the function of saliva? I am telling it as important because it comes mostly as frequently asked questions in exams. So what is the function of saliva? Saliva contains salivary amylase which helps in the digestion of starch. So this semi-digested food, that means where only the starch is digested, that food, it passes through the esophagus into the stomach. Students, please note down that in esophagus, no digestion takes place. So now the food reaches the stomach. In the stomach, what happens to the food? Stomach, we know that the medium of the stomach is acidic in nature because it contains hydrochloric acid. So the function of hydrochloric acid in the stomach is, the first function is it kills the germs present in the food, and the second one is it activates the enzyme pepsin which helps in protein digestion. Please mark it down, students, because it is again the second frequently asked question in exams, that what is the function of HCl in stomach. Then from stomach, the food passes into the small intestine. In small intestine, the food also mixes with other juices which are secreted from liver and pancreas. That means our liver and pancreas pour their secretion into the small intestine. Now liver secretes bile juice. It contains no enzymes but bile salts. It contains bile salts. Now the bile salts help in the emulsification of fats. Students, emulsification means breaking down of the larger fat molecules into smaller ones so that they could be digested easily. So this is again very important question for board exam, that bile contains no enzyme but it helps in the digestion. How? Because of the bile salts, and it aids in emulsification of fats. The next one is pancreas. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice which contains enzyme like trypsin and lipase. Trypsin helps in the digestion of protein and lipase helps in the digestion of fats. Then again, in small intestine, the whole digestion process is completed by the different enzymes like amylase. It helps in the digestion of carbohydrates into glucose. Trypsin enzyme, it digests completely the proteins into amino acids, and lipase, it digests fats into fatty acids and glycerol. So in this way, all the food materials, that is carbohydrates, proteins, fats, they get digested in the small intestine. And there is one more process called as absorption which starts and ends in the small intestine. Now you see, small intestine is a very large structure which is coiled hugely. It is designed to coil hugely, and this coiling, it is called as villi. So small intestine contains many villi, that is finger-like projections, which help in the absorption of food. Please mark this question. It is very important that how is small intestine designed to absorb the digested food, because it contains villi.